Preparing to come here, I went to another tournament. I went to the MPFL on Pickwick, and that was kind of the goal, was to go there, try to learn something from that week. It was really cold there too, and bring it into this tournament. And I got out there during practice, and I was pretty excited because we progressively got better when we were fishing Pickwick. And I got out here, and nothing really helped me at all. It was completely different, but it was still good to fish that week. And I just, that's kind of what I like to do. I like to try to get in the groove, try to be able to make those decisions without questioning them. And I think the best way to do that is to fish as many tournaments as you can. So, that's the goal. It was really hard this week practicing because it was so cold, and I know where the fish are gonna go eventually. Like, I got a good idea, but to practice those areas, when the water is like low 50s and stuff, there's not even much life back in some of those places. So, it was really hard because it was hard you try not to get discouraged, but like there was just not much movement in practice. But now the warming trend's going. I rigged up. I'm kind of starting completely over, and yeah, I'm gonna go to some of those places where I really got that feeling like this is where it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna go hit those spots, and hopefully one of them works out and we stay on it all day and keep catching them. I'm all in, last place in this thing gets a check. For some reason, even with the warming temperatures, some freak thing, they might all stay out. But this seems to be more of a shallower kind of lake. You usually fish shallow, even though like Gussie One down there deep, there'll be a lot of guys doing that kind of stuff. But I still think you can really catch them shallow this week. So we're just gonna stay there like we always do.
You've won a lot of tournaments. You and Keith have won the Wolfson.
Mm-hmm.
You've won the Forest Wood Cup. What would it mean to hoist the trophy?
Oh my gosh, to lift that Bassmaster Classic trophy. Like I can't even. I struggled to imagine even like going back to the Wolfson. Like that is a tournament. Growing up, everybody talks about like, oh man, if you can win the Wolfson, you really did something. Like, that is a super. 450 boats in that thing, and to win that, when we won that thing, that was just like. That was like one of the most incredible accomplishments I have ever had, and this classic, it would be at the top of the list. If we win this thing, it would go straight to the top of, the best tournament, most memorable, whatever it would. It would have been the best win ever of my life.
In that tournament, you guys traveled 3 hours each way. How much traveling are you going to be doing this week?
Nowhere near that much. That tournament was insane. I think we got gassed 3 or 4 times. It was crazy. We did like a 19-foot crestliner with a 150. This week, I think we're going to move around a lot more than last time, but I think we're going to move around in a section. So we'll see.